are connected to chat. We're live. It's the daytime stream. Let's go ahead and start getting this all set up. Setting up the daytime stream. Let's see. Let me go back here. We haven't had a daytime stream in a little while. I'll go ahead and put this like this. Okay. And now we will open this here. Let's change the thumbnail over to a temporary thumbnail for the moment. Where are my thumbnails? Let's check here. Thumbnail could be here. Nope. Is it? Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. So temporary thumbnail real fast. Okay, now we're going to grab the other description. What's up, guys? Mister, do you smell awful in the summer? No, I smell just fine in the summer. What are you talking about? There's people playing with the sea-doos out in the lake. I'm very jealous. Vacations over. Daytime stream returns. That's kind of a boring title. Face blue, wide eyes. What? You off vacation? Yes. Vacation is over. Yes, I am. It ended on Thursday. It was a Thursday to Thursday staycation for my wife. And so she didn't want me to do daytime streams. She wanted me to spend time with her. I'm going to say fantastic slabs. We got some really cool slabs, actually. Slab breaks. Ancient origin break. Umbreon break. Live card shop. Okay, just listing out some of the things we have, and I think we're good. The tags are in. Let's go ahead and ping Discord. Oh, you know what we are missing? Music. We need music. Okay, let's get that music playing. Minecraft full OST. I kind of just want the 1.19 OST. How do I do that? 1.19, the wild update. There we are. All right, there we go. So we got some music playing. And now we can ping Discord. I'm driving to Cleveland. Daytime stream. It was great being in the walking stream. Oh, yeah, I was so out of breath. Those hills are crazy, man. Really steep hills. And by the time you reach the top of it, you're just so out of breath. You can't think straight. You can't talk. Yeah, it's pretty rough. All right. All right. There we go. Very good. Did the Umbreon slab break go yet? No, it's been kind of slow. The last week's been very slow. Almost like you guys are on vacation with me. Wait. Oh, Mike's side. I did send you a picture. It must not have sent. Hold on. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me send this picture to Mike's side. Hold on. Oh, does that not work? Hold on. All right, we're back. There it goes. Woo! All right. Everyone broke these days, lol. Let's listen to the new Zelda soundtrack. You know what? That sounds like a great idea. We'll do that very soon. I'm in the passenger seat at the moment. What's up, peeps? I seen you're walking in the rain. Yeah, I did it for fun. I've been doing an hour walk every day for like a month now. I feel healthier as a result of it. Your average says, I'm off on Norway's Constitutional Day. Oh, very cool, man. Congratulations. That's nice to have a holiday. We need more holidays, honestly. I bet the government doesn't like giving out new holidays because then it loses a day of productivity, which means it collects less taxes. Isn't that funny to think about? Look at that, South Park. Right, like in America, we have the 4th of July. And, well, actually, a lot of people work on 4th of July. But we have other holidays, too, where people work less and less. I would bet Christmas is one of the days people work the least. And if a lot of those days existed in our calendar, the government would just not collect as much taxes. So in the end, the government is probably not super fond of off days. You know what I mean? Straight up beast mode, mister. I got my package today. Love band card concept. Mister's going to get jacked like the Hulk. Well, no, but the walking is supposed to strengthen your heart and your whole energy sort of system. And I feel that way. I feel healthier. It's not all about like trying to lose weight or trying to look jacked or anything like that. It's just you should get moving around, okay? And that's true for me. All right. So I've been doing a lot of that. Where do I find the time to do everything? Ryan Oshner says, hello, mister. Can you ship my cards and one slab? Ryan Oshner. I can, Mr. Ryan. Check it out. We got these beautiful South Park cards. You might try that out. Those are vintage South Park cards. It's Mister. What's up, guys? Now that the sun's up, I could go around the block and actually show you where it was that I was walking. You could actually see it. Wouldn't that be interesting? Because it's beautiful. But those hills are still really intense. Looking for Ryan Oshner. Plus one slab. It looks like it's going to be an international shipment. He did not provide a telephone number. Let's see. I'm just looking for his bag. How old are some of these? Are these getting old enough that they can get repoed yet? I'm dying to repo these R bags, man. Excuse me. Actually, one is Robert Gomez from 5/22 last year. That is a repo bag. He has lovingly donated it. Thank you, Robert. Robert is such a good person. Well, I just can't find it. Ryan Oshner. I can't skip the ads. Yeah, YouTube ads have gotten pretty intense. So, he's got all this. It's pretty close to a pound. Let's see what Robert Gomez is donating today, shall we? There we go. This is the typical donate bag. Really nothing crazy in here. And we're throwing this away. Oh yeah, the Pokey Bros were selling out. Oh, I don't have a lot left. Excuse me. Man, I got a little golf going. I thought you don't get ads when you're a member. No, that's not true. That's not true. So, Ryan Oshner, I'm worried this is going to be over a pound. Let's see if you have any do you have any bad hollows I can steal from you? Maybe this one. Yeah, it's not really going to make a difference. I wish I could take this whole chunk out of his bag. His bag's actually quite thick. Can you see that? So in order to qualify for the $20 shipment, you have to be half a pound, 8 ounces. That's really light. That's what a light bag is, just 8 ounces. And so half a pound, this is basically already there. And you have a slab on top of it. But I don't know. We'll give it a try. Let's see. We'll see what happens. I don't want to take its hollows. They don't really mean anything to me. I just don't want to be upcharged. It happens all the time if you didn't know that. Oh, but we're not going to be able to ship him anyways. We didn't get a phone number from him. Oh, Ryan. Ryan Oshner. We need that phone number. Thanks for accepting the PSA submission. Glad you like the cards. Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. I didn't expect it. It was very kind of like surprising. I was like, what? So, but we will get that shipped out. Well, it looks like some kind of large payment might have come through from somebody. Yep, Kurt Eyrig sent a large payment. Thanks, Kurt. Appreciate it. So let me go ahead and get Ryan Oshner a penny message, because he needs to know that I can't ship without his credit card. Credit card. What am I talking about? I'm reading a PayPal email. So hey, you used your credit card. I can't ship without his telephone number. All right. Will it work? Last time I tried to do a refund, it didn't work. There it goes. That worked. You know what I ended up doing with that one person where I couldn't refund them? I just sent them $5. So Ryan Oshner's going back up here. Cloudy, who has 5 seconds to wait for the skip button. Haha. Dang, phone service is bad. I'm in the middle of nowhere, Ohio. Yeah, check this out. This card has gone up in value over time. This is the beautiful non-holo version of the card. There's a holographic version that costs way more. Ooh, look at that. That's looking kind of ugly. Dead skin. I asked for a paper cut on the... Yeah, paper cut. I'm talking about this thing on my finger. But yeah, so really fantastic artwork. Very beautiful. Pristine grade. This is a perfect Darkrai for anyone who missed this. Platinum Promo Darkrai. So what's cool about the Platinum Promo is just how hard it is to grade 10 anyways. This card doesn't easily grade well. So the fact that this one got a perfect 10 is really surprising. Oh, we also have this right now. We have Aerodactyl 10 for 230. Beautiful card. These are all great choices for SLAB-AWAY. We don't always have good cards for SLAB-AWAY, but it's been a couple months and I'm going through the SLAB-AWAYs and pulling down cards that people didn't pay off. So those were a couple ones where they didn't finish paying them. Actually, it's kind of funny. We had some last night. You guys missed it. This is why you guys got to hang out with me, because you missed the best ones. Look, these are some other ones that got pulled down too. These are all repos. These immediately got slabbed away though. Look at that. That one even got slabbed away. He's only $79. Look at this. Ooh, wouldn't you like that? So these all got repoed. 5 of them. Beautiful cards too. All the best cards are in SLAB-AWAY. I took the day off. Mister should bring back the squeaky chair. Yeah, I think if we brought back squeaky chair, sales would jump. All right, let's check Bank of America ZELLEs. No new ZELLEs. Information about your video. Oh yeah? Oh, I'm ad sharing. God damn it. That's why I like playing Minecraft music, because there's no ad sharing if you play Minecraft music. Just beautiful Minecraft music. Michael Schrawn, 10 Disney packs. Yeah, you might notice, Michael, that the price on the Disney packs is a little cheaper now. Now that the craze is over. Hey, look at this old thing. This is a box of cards I was going to send off to PSA before I moved. It's got all these cards from the Nintendo game packs. I just never sent them. I got to move this, though. And I need to go get some more of those Disneys for you. Ow! I got something else to show you guys. So something arrived in the mail that I was anticipating, but unfortunately, it did not arrive in good condition. Here it is. This is that, hey, that's me. You can see me in the reflection. So this is the Anbernac, and the problem with it, the L2 doesn't push in, so R2 does. L2 doesn't, it's broken. So unfortunately, I don't get to play with it. But this is a little handheld made in China. And yeah, unfortunately, I'm just not going to get to enjoy it because it arrived already broken. So, yeah, fresh out of the box. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. That's the Soldier Boy. I'm excited for you to stream Pokemon. Well, I was going to, but since the Anbernac's not working, I can't. So, I mean, it turns on and all, and maybe you can play Pokemon without the bumpers, but you probably can. I think you can. But I don't want to own a defective one. Send it back? Yeah, we're sending it back. All right, fresh box, Michael Schrawn. They always come with these box toppers. I don't know if they have any value. But yeah, that's basically what it is. It's a handheld device for emulating games. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which I'm sure game companies aren't terribly fond of. They're like, hey, you have to pay for those games. It's a smaller Switch, basically. Yeah, basically. I mean, it feels pretty decent. I like the design. But it can't arrive broken. I've never received a Switch console that was broken. Never. Not Switch. I mean a Nintendo console. Never received a defective Nintendo console in my life. The first Anbernac I played with immediately doesn't work. It wasn't just the bumper up there. The joystick is a bit sticky. It kind of pulls the cursor to the right. What's up, Russ? What's up, Mike Side? Oh, wait, Mike Side is saying hi to Russ. I hope it has more power than a Switch. Yeah, Switch dies immediately, unfortunately. I experienced that recently. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, honestly, I would just download and buy one of the old vintage Pokemon games if you could just do that on the Switch. Like, why isn't that a priority for Nintendo to have their old game library available? It's obvious what they should do. They should have an online profile that you open and then a games library that you download with all the games on it. And when you download one of the games, you keep it in a cloud with Nintendo forever and can re-download that game on any new console they create and then just play the game over and over again. Instead, you got to buy like an old Game Boy and an old Game Boy game in order to enjoy old Pokemon. Here we are. Okay, here we are. Oh, Under the Sea. Under the Sea. Everyone would love to be able to download the old games to the Switch, me included. Okay, Minnie Mouse, topless Minnie Mouse. They couldn't bother they couldn't bother drawing a top on her. I just graded one of these. It graded very well. Speaking of which, we need some new grades for John. We're actually we're extremely low. Yeah, I've run out. Yo, Steamboat Willie. What was the live custom? What? Nobody ordered a live custom. Nor BBT. Mister, why not just buy a Game Boy and an emulator cart called Overdrive? Here we are. I don't know, because this other thing seems pretty cool too, because it can play like not just Game Boy games, but games from any console ever. Does Mister not read those messages anymore? Oh, it's very hard for me to read messages. Hold on. Sorry, kids, this isn't even my final form. It's because we're not on the YouTube app. We are on Streamlabs, and Streamlabs does not identify for me when the message is like a special message. It's very frustrating. I meant to order one, but I don't remember what it was. I'm between that and a Pokebro. Oh, so the live customs give you a chance at a slab. The Pokebros give you guaranteed raw cards. Okay, but the live customs, you might pull very little. You might not pull anything at all. Here it is. Get a Steam Deck? I'm going to get a Steam Deck. When is Mr. buying a real Game Boy? All right, I'm buying a real Game Boy. So, Michael Schran. 10 Disney packs. What a great order. Let's find your bag. I'm trying to remember. Did you create a new bag? Or did you have an old bag that sits on the table? My brain's telling me you're something in... Oh, man, you can hear the Sea-Doos go by. Oh, I'm jealous. Oh, man, I've got a Sea-Doo and it doesn't work. I need to sell that one, and I need to buy one for out here. But also, I need a little more than that. I need to install a place to park the Wave Runner, the Sea-Doo. Michael, I don't remember if you had a box or what. I didn't see it in the MI boxes. Looking around, looking around, looking around. Is this a new bag scenario? He says, I'm on the table. Okay. There's honestly so many bags on the table at this point. Like, here's a Michael Dice. And right underneath Michael Dice is Michael Schran. Got it. There's just so many bags. Here you go, man. I was moved. Thanks, man. I'm glad you remembered. It made my life a lot easier. The real problem occurs is when your bag goes to the table and then I don't touch it, I don't search for it for a long time, and I forget that it's there. Like, where is it? Where did I last put it? Mike Hoover, paying off SLAB-AWAY and go ahead and ship my stuff. Should have a couple slabs. Not sure if I have a bag. It says Mike Hoover. All right, Mike, we'll look for that. No problem, Mr. Mike. If you pull one of each stitch cards from the bulk pile, I'll grade those, says Mike's vlog. Hold on. You'll grade some Lilo and Stitch cards? Looking for Mike Hoover. Michael. Ah, here we are. Whoa, you got an old bag from 1022. Here we go. Excuse me, have a little cough there. So one of the Lilo and Stitch cards, or I think he said one of each. One. Two. Okay, you already have that one. I saw you went on a walk last night. You shouldn't go out at night without a man to protect you. All right, good point. I won't lie, it's pretty creepy. And you know, I'm not as worried about people. I'm worried about maybe a wild animal or a loose dog or something like that. I don't know. So let's go get that SLAB-AWAY now. Ah, here it is. Lovely. You got a nice card, man. Do you carry while walking? Do I carry while walking? No. I'm not living in the ghetto, guys, or anything like that. It's just a sweet little neighborhood. It's a nice little neighborhood with it's a subdivision with a golf course attached to it. Beautiful lake houses. I'm not worried about anything like that. There's no crime like that out here. Nobody gets shot and killed out here. There we are. Conceal to carry. All right, let's look at Mike Hoover real fast. Yeah, we saw some sea-doos going by today, and oh man, starting to be that time, guys. It's mid-May. The water is swimmable by about late May. So if you were planning to come out here at all, and because we've got another lake house and we're trying to rent it right now, our property manager is still setting that rental unit up. He's getting furniture and TVs and everything inside of it. And if you're wanting to rent that, it is available right now. There's no one renting it. And I'd be happy to rent it out to you, and you could come and you could play in the water at this point. It'd just be really cold, but not dangerously cold. And the closer it gets to the end of May, the warmer it is. So every day it gets warmer. Actually, we could look up water temperatures right now. I'm curious. Mister, you say you have pit bulls around the neighborhood. Just one. But, you know, pit bulls don't generally kill young men. They kill old people and kids. People who can't defend themselves very well. Same with adult women. Pit bulls will kill women. But generally, if you look at it, the statistics shows they pretty rarely kill men unless it's like 3 pit bulls or something like that. Okay, water temperature. Lake of the Ozarks. I want to know what the water temperature is Here it is. Angler Spy, real-time Lake of the Ozarks water temperature. You ready? 66 degrees. That's pretty cold. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Oops. No, I like ads. Check this out. This is what you're looking for right here, guys. So we're in May, and in June it jumps to 76. It's totally swimmable in June. July is really nice, and then August is really nice too. So these 3 months, very nice out here. But you can see September's pretty warm too. So you got June, July, August, September, and really the end of May as well, I'd argue. I'd say end of May, beginning of September, very swimmable. Well, here it is. Yeah, here's May, so we're about here. And then as you get closer to June, you can see it's actually pretty warm at that point. And then July, that's the peak right there. You got to come here in July. It's so warm. July, August, September. It cools down a little bit. Then it cools down rapidly in October. So those are the swimmable months. But you can boat as early as like March, and as almost as late as November. I mean, we've seen boats go by in November. There was actually some warm days in December and people were boating. Get a cabin in Norway so we can hang out and open cards. All right, I'm heading to Norway. I was attacked twice by dogs as a kid, but I'm a grown man now and would seriously F up a dog if I ever got attacked again. Hey, mister, that Delta species Rayquaza? Is that Rayquaza still hollow on the card or no? Realized it's a reverse hollow. Yeah, it's a holographic. That's what a reverse hollow is. Here it is. Do you see how he's all shiny here? This is, you don't want the regular hollow. The regular hollow, people don't want those. They want this. The reverse hollow is the desirable version of the card because it comes with the EX Delta species stamp. So people generally pay less for the regular hollow and more for the reverse hollow. All right, let's get the breaks to the front. So we got some breaks going on. We got this Meowth, Hitmonlee, Sexy Girl, and Umbreon VMAX. The breaks are going to the front. Oh, Alex's birthday present has $34 left on it. You can donate as little as $1 to that. And he will be getting those slabs for a birthday present from the from the audience. All right, so here we have a PSA 10 Meowth, a first edition PSA 5 Hitmonlee, a perfect 10 Naughty Girl, but it costs $10 to get in there. And then this beautiful Umbreon is going to be handed to 1 out of 36 people. So those are the breaks. Umbreon's moved along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 out of 36 spots are sold on the Umbreon. That's what's going up. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry for questioning you. Hold on. Let me have a cough real fast. I have a cough going on. I might have just needed to clear my throat because I just woke up. Let's turn this down a bit. It's gotten loud, hasn't it? Whew, you can't tell when it's too loud sometimes. All right, so Mike Hoover's done. Kurt Eirig is here, finishing my SLAB-AWAY, 1 live and shipping. I have a bag and a few slabs. Mr. Kurt! How's it going, Kurt? All right, so, boom. I happen to have placed a special slab in the front here. There we go. So that's shuffled now. It's a bonus slab, and it is Gengar. And it is this lovely Gengar. All right. Here it is for Kurt Eirig. Mr. Kurt, if you don't like this card, I hope you sell it on eBay's. I want to get more TheCardconomist cards on eBay. But it's actually a really nice card, so you should keep it. There you go, Kurt. Well, damn, 1400? Let us hear the cough. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry for questioning you. Turn your head to the right and cough twice. It's rigged. All right, Kurt Eirig. Now let's get that SLAB-AWAY done. Mr. Kurt. Where's Kurt? Kurt. Here it is. Blasty Boy from December. Oh, very good. Okay, so let's go grab that. Okay. Karen O'Sullivan, Joan Rosada. Huh. I don't see it. Blastoise, huh? Try that again. Oh, found it. Gotcha. Why do I have a little cough going on, huh? A little cough. Throat just itchy. I got Tears of the Kingdom and Advance Wars Reboot. Now I can play you. Ooh, you got the Advance Wars Reboot, huh, Russ? Yeah, we should definitely play. We are. All right. It's Blastoise. Blah. Alex fell asleep at the wheel before last night's stream. Did he? You're too funny, man. Where's Alex? Where is Alex? No! Okay, Kurt, we're going to take this, put it away. Now, Kurt's saying he probably has a bag. Let's go looking for that bag. For the Switch, yeah, I'm still playing it myself. I'm still playing through the campaign. I'm speeding through the campaign. Put this away. Kip F, Kenny, Christy, Kayla. Looking for a Kurt. Wasn't like a really large bag, right, Kurt? Okay, not in there. Last box. Let's try this box. Aha! There we go. Love it. Older bag. Mr. New Emoji Sin? Oh, right. We opened a channel in our Discord server, which, by the way, if you haven't joined our Discord server, be sure to join us because we hang out even when we're not live. So we're looking for an I'm pissed emoji. I like this cryptic one, the Pikachu, but I feel that that would be hard to see. Espeon butt, stream. I like this Pepe Squidward. Oh, I should show you guys, I suppose. Here. So this is Shake My Head. What do we have here? You Mad Steelix Family MMB. I love it. Okay, this might actually be a pissed emoji, but I just think that it will be hard to see this on the screen. Aspion, Stream, Happy Perez, John, Sergio Pout, yeah, and yeah. I like this one. LS. Oh, I like this. I drew this emote recently. I'm pissed. That one's pretty good, actually. All right. How do I like the Jiggly? What is this? I think that one would be hard to see a little bit too, but I like the Jigglypuff one. Get one from South Park. I'm pissed. So, Kurt Eirig. Big order for Mr. Kurt. I like the Jigglypuff too. Go ahead and print this up. There you go. Emily for Mod. Here we are. There we go. I'm pissed. All right, so Kurt Eirig's all packaged up and ready to go. I don't like this song as much. I'm going to skip past this song. Skip. Okay, okay, okay. Wow, there's a lot of orders coming in. Holy cow, man. We have a Victor Neves, 3-dimensional diggies. 3-dimensional diggies. Yeah, a lot of orders coming in. It's because you daytime guys haven't had a daytime stream in like almost a whole week. Did I see a Misty's Tears on the table? Yes, sir, Misty's Tears. We're going to do a side break on a Misty's Tears in a second here. You know, we pulled these awesome slabs down. We repoed them. And once they were up on the table, I sort of realized how important it is to just have really cool slabs on the table all the time. because I felt like the table was instantly improved by having all those cool cards there. We are in Mirage Gogamon. Is John still working, or is he done for the day? John's all done for the day. John's resting. There we go. Other slabs will be ab later. Toss this over here. Mr. Victor, let's see. Grab this. Victor Neves. We were Mr. Deprived. Yeah. There we go. We got Jeremy Orongo, sent to SLAB-AWAY the Cloud. You got it, man. Yeah, the Cloud's very special. This is from the base set. Yeah, Opus 1, and he's like impossible to pull, dude. So really not a bad SLAB-AWAY at all. And you know, it's funny, it sold right away last time it was up on the table. Okay, so you sent an 80. 80 minus 25 is 55. Okay, so it'd be 95 minus 55 is what we're going to end up doing. So let's go set this up. Go to SLAB-AWAY. You're going to go right under Jennifer Yap. May. Jeremy Orongo. CGC 10 Cloud. 295. Minus 55 is what? 240? 240, excuse me, remains. It's all set up for you. All right. At work, I saw real Discord mods. Some of them suck. More cardio, mister. I heard y'all like my Jigglypuff. It's Emily. How's it going, Emily? Emily for mod. Emily, are you the old Emily? I can't remember. We had an Emily, and she disappeared for a while. Or are you a new Emily? I think 14 spots left in the Umbreon break. No TCC returns. Badoof! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see. He will have to do some TCC returns on Monday. We have Zach Stickskowski. 1 for the Hitmonlee, 1 for the Meowth, 50 to my SLAB-AWAY. Okay. I'm the old Emily. I thought you were. How's it going, Emily? I haven't seen you for a while. You have to forgive me. I see thousands of names over time, so it's hard for me to remember. And so it's pretty, excuse me, it's pretty impressive that I remembered, actually. I was like, that looks like an Emily name that I definitely know. 7, Zachary. How's life treating you? M. Stex. All right, 1 in each. OG Gangsta Emily. You know, when you left, people were like, where'd Emily go? 50 to SLAB-AWAY, Zachary. But I tell people, you can't just hang out in a card community all day, every day for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So people take breaks. I see people come and go all the time, actually. Here's Ryan Oshner. It's me again. Sorry, I forgot to put in my phone number. And you can take the hollows out. Yes! Perfect. Okay. So that fixes everything. Now I'm not worried about your bag being over 8 ounces. And we got the phone number. We were worried. Okay, thank you for that. Boom. Now the bag, it's going to be definitely in that 8 ounce range. Because we still got to add that slab in, and the slabs weigh quite a bit, actually. Slabs weigh 3 ounces all by themselves. So like this is about 3 ounces. And so, you know, how much was that bag weighing? Well, the bag was probably 8 ounces by itself already. That's because cardboard's heavy. I'm going to jump over here. We're going to start getting Ryan Oshner's address put together, and we've got everything we need now. I don't know, mister. Tell Alex that. Yeah, Alex must be taking, you know, a little break. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's hanging out with the girlfriend. Maybe he's getting some healthy exercise in. He showed a picture of a lot of steps he'd taken, because we've been talking about getting walks and stuff like that to get healthier. So maybe he's been working out or something. I don't know. If he is, good for him. He should do that. That's a good idea. Okay. It is an unusually busy daytime stream. This daytime stream is busier than nighttime stream. Ryan, you're in Switzerland. I want to go to Switzerland. Ryan, believe it or not, Switzerland sounds so cool. And you guys have the beautiful mountains and all that. My wife and I had talked seriously about moving to Switzerland one day. Because we're always talking about where to move. We're highly, highly aware of the good places to live in the world. So we talk about that stuff all the time. Hold on. Can I grab this? Uh-huh. I'm guessing the ZH is like an acronym for the province. That's my guess. So Horgen ZH is City of Horgen, Province ZH, postal code 8810. That is my guess. And now I'm going to go grab this here. But, you know, we like the German-speaking countries. They're very nice. We want a country that's very strong about keeping its cultural identity. And we want a really charming cultural identity, too. Okay, so this, we're going to put this up to 8 ounces now. There you go. And we actually have a theory that if a country is really small, it will overcompensate for that by working very hard to maintain its current cultural identity. So a really large country becomes a melting pot, because of course it's going to become a melting pot. It's too gigantic, it's too large to host like a singular cultural identity. But a really small country might be the other way around. It's like, we got one identity over here, we don't want it to change. You know what I mean? That's a theory we have. So smaller countries would kind of favor. Here we are. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to say kids' toys. That's what we call these Pokemon. We call them kids' toys. Because I believe it helps with import fees. Some countries have no import fees on kids' toys. And then we're not going to say that it's terribly expensive. Okay. And print. All right, there we go. Sweden, Norway. I already took 2 years of German, so if I had to actually go learn German and be able to speak it, I could start learning Swiss German, because their Swiss German is different. And but I've already got an idea of what's going on. There we go. All right, very cool. Bo Jackson, shipping. I do have slabs. First time shipping. If I need to correct something, let me know. Bo Jackson. All right, guys. From shipping to shipping. Let's get Bo Jackson shipped, and then I'm sure we'll open up more cards. Daytime streams means no Kingston. Kingston wasn't even at the stream last night. I was about to cry. How could we lose Kingston? We can't lose Kingston. What's up, Emily? She says, how's business been? Ah, yes, business. It's all been monkey business. Slow this last week, real slow. Maybe because of the new Zelda game. Actually, when the new Pokemon game came out, business fell to like a standstill when the new Pokemon game came out. So I think anytime a major game comes out that Pokemon card collectors are interested in, I think they just stop ordering cards. And I have a theory for this. So here's my theory. So I think that opening cards is a type of dopamine boost. But when you're already playing a game you really enjoy, you don't really need a dopamine boost. So you just play the game and you go, I'm not going to spend my money. I'm going to play this game. And so whenever a really good game comes out and it's favored with Pokemon card fans, card business falls for a while until they're maybe bored of the game or they miss cards again, one or the other, whichever comes first probably. That's my theory. I don't know if it's true, but I have noticed the pattern. Anytime a big game comes out, sales go down. When there hasn't been a good game in a while, I think sales are like roaring, basically. So there's stuff like that. It all kind of adds up, I think. But also it's summertime. If you didn't know, the very worst time for sales is pretty much June, July. Those are the worst time for Pokemon card sales, and we're pretty close to June, so summertime. I get a dopamine boost from eating. I do too. That's why I'm out of shape. That's why I'm exercising and watching what I eat now. No dessert for me. I don't do any dessert anymore. Dessert's a thing of the past. It's a mistake is what dessert is. It's like smoking cigarettes. All right. Let's see. Joshua Pinheiro, SLAB-AWAY, Misty's Tears. Wow. We didn't even get Misty's Tears long enough to do a slab break on it, because I was thinking of doing this one for slab break next. You got it, Joshua. Pinheiro. All these cards that came down from SLAB-AWAY, they're just going right back out. You guys are snatching them so fast. So it's funny because a lot of cards have not gone into SLAB-AWAY for a while. That's because I'm not offering anything you guys want. So I need to work harder to somehow, I don't know how to do it, but to somehow acquire cards you guys want to SLAB-AWAY. That's a lot harder than you think, because I can't break even. So I have to somehow acquire cards cheap enough to do that. Rodriguez. So you would be beneath Joshua Rodriguez. This is going to say May, Joshua Pinheiro. And it's going to say Misty's Tears and 400. And then you sent, how much? You sent 45, so it goes to 380. Boom. All right, that's updated. You got it, man. Good, good, good. You know what? We never have one of these on the table, and I'm a silly, goofy guy for not having them up there. We need to have these. We need to have these poker cards up on the table. I got a whole box of poker card slabs, and they're never for sale. How dumb is that? There they are. Blue deck. How about this Porygon, huh? What if we did an auction? I'd be curious what you guys bid this card up to. Tell you what, we're going to do a multi-day auction. Oops. Let's do an auction on this Porygon. He's a cute little card. A full card list hasn't been released yet. They are drip marketing it right now. What? Yeah, oh, also there's the 151 set. That's correct. So this guy's going to be auction. Jeremy says he'd pay at least $15 for this. So if you're going to bid, your bid's being taken seriously, okay? Don't joke bid. Any joke bids, if you're like, nah, I wasn't really going to pay that. If you do that, I'm going to mark you and you're never going to get the bid again, okay? So don't do it. We'll make it like 3 days or until I feel like ending it. The way it's going to work, I think, is there's not going to be any like snipe bidding at the end. If somebody extends the bid before the end of the stream, then we're just going to keep it going. All right. So Jeremy Patterson, $15. I shouldn't have closed the sleeve actually, because we're going to cover this up and then it's going to look really ugly. So we have a little auction card. Jeremy Patterson says, actually, we'll go to 30. Okay. So it's a lovely 9.5 blue deck poker card, and 30 would be an extremely good price if it ended there. That's an extremely good price because it barely covers the cost of the card itself along with the cost of the grading. So, you know, it doesn't cost it. I would say I'm still in the negative actually. Mario Quintana says 5 Rascal. I have a big bag box. 5 Rascal. What's Rascal? Oh, the bunny set. Rascal doesn't dream of a dreaming girl. Have you noticed Lost Origin is slowly becoming a $200 box? Damn, really? People like to open that one. Oh, we had exactly 5 there. I'll give you 3 smoochies. Okay, so Fat Pat says 35. Fat Pat. 35. There we go. You must be a member to bid, right? Oh, right. We were doing that in the past because we don't want people with fake accounts bidding either. Yeah, guys, so the rule will be you got to be a member to bid. I don't like that because it kind of restricts who can purchase it. Maybe a member or somebody who I really recognize. How about that? Member or somebody who I definitely recognize. One or the other. To weed out the trolls? Yeah, because you might have somebody who I don't recognize, and they're just a fake account or a new account or a troll account. Remember, if you bid and it's a fake bid and you don't pay at the end of the auction, I can't let you be in an auction anymore. So you don't want to lose that, because we might auction some really fun cards one day, and you know, just how it is. eBay does the same thing, I think, doesn't it? Well, it allows you to block people, I think. That's what it does. Damn, dude, they know how to draw cute girls. Anime artists. Majority of anime artists probably just thirsty guys, right? I know exactly how to draw the ideal woman. Oh, if I could just be a cute anime girl, life would be so easy for me. Mario Quintana, let's find your bag. Wait, you got a box. You're right. You got a box. You're over here. Here we are. Oh, wait, that's hits. I just saved $20 a month by switching car insurance. Nice, man. I saw the walking stream. Good work, man. Keep it up. Oh, did you? It was just an experiment. The sad thing is you can't see what's going on outside. I could. In certain areas, I could see with the sun, but the camera doesn't pick up on the faint amount of light in the sky. So you could finally see around the neighborhood by the time it was too late. Maybe I could redesign the walk time to end by 7 a.m. in the morning, but I feel like then it's going to screw up my sleep. It's hard to go from working out to sleeping. Marco Zuniga, Pokebra, and shipping. You got it, man. Ready? Oh my god, dude. Southern Island Togepi. Wow. So cute. And Clefairy. Looks a little worn out. This one's definitely worn out. And a worn out Haunter. And a worn out Slowking. Wow. Jeez, dude. What the fuck? That's an unusually good Pokebra. Okay, Marco. With an M. Mr. Marco. Marco. Why was that one so nice? Let's see. Ugh. Mom, quick, get in here. I got a hot one. Mom! Get in here! I got something to show you! Matt Stone? How heavy is... Oh, that's Matt Leon. Can Matt Leon go in here? From 1222, Matt Leon, huh? Matt Leon is now in a regular box, because there was room for him. Okay. We might give Coeli Jimenez his own box soon, because that guy is really consistent. There we go. What's with the auction? Yeah, you can bid by full dollar amounts, and I'm going to end it probably tonight, I guess. I'm not sure. But, yeah, or when it reaches a price where I'm happy, I guess. It's at $35 for Fat Pat. That's a very good price. This is a vintage poker card from the Envious Blue set. Blue decks are very expensive, and this one graded 9.5. I think almost all of my poker cards graded 9.5 with BGS. Hopefully an easy cross grade. You never know. But even if it doesn't cross grade, it has some decent value as a 9.5 all by itself. Because people look at those 9.5s and go, all right. Okay, Marco. Doo-doo. I was in top chat, says Emily Paris. What do you think happens when we die? You go to Mormon heaven. Mr. Jaramo bids 40. All right, Jaramo says 40. Address starts with a 6-5. Oh, yep, looks like we got it right. Gay is gay, says These Nuts. So just for an idea of what I would have priced this at, this probably would have been priced around $80. That's what I would have priced it at. That's because when you look up blue poker deck cards that are graded well, that's roughly what they tend to go for. I'm sure no one will outbid me. Weird guy. I think our energy is transferred. Fat Pat says, I'll do 45. Now remember, if you bid, you're committing to that price, okay? No backing out. Mr. Muhammad Faisal, going variety. Okay, he says variety. So he wants 2 Snow Hazard. I think he wants 2 Triple Beat. I think he's taking 2 of each. Is that what we're doing here? 2 Paradigm Triggers. Oh, time for a new box. I'm a variety simp. What's with the Lilo Stitch cards? I think somebody said they were going to grade them. Two Lost Abyss. Japanese Scarlet and Clayburst. Whoa. You got all of them. Did those Disney 100 cards have original art? I don't know. Original. Yeah, I suppose it's original. It's not like they're stealing it from someone. Throw that away. Put this up here. Had so many empty boxes laying around here. Jesus, dude, the daytime stream's popping. We're getting tons of sales. Very busy in the daytime stream. All right, that's it. You guys are the busier stream. No more nighttime stream. Daytime stream only. And I'm going to have tons of giveaways just for daytime. No more nighttime. Okay, you ready? Here it goes. We have a Minecraft Realm server. You're supposed to ask the moderators in Discord if you want in. The people would riot, mister. Yeah, the nighttime stream wouldn't like that, would they? Cold. Minecraft, if the devil. If the devil... Sharpedo Squirrel, okay. Lost Abyssy. Metagross. Okay. Oh no, this isn't going as planned. Cold. Hey, Reggie Lucky. I place an order. Does anyone want me to donate my reverse hollows to them? Me. Hey, I always need reverse hollows because I use them. I send them to John for grading, and then I give them away. That's where our giveaways come from. And cold. And since they don't all grade 10, I have to have enough of those hollows that we get a 10. Because I just reject the ones that aren't going to grade 10. There you are. That was really expensive. There we go. That did not yield anything. Oof. Yeah, that was an oof. That was an oofty. My channel is blah blah. Oh my god, dude. There we go. Okay, so Muhammad, you get a bonus slab. You ready? What do you want? You want a cute one? I'm gonna give you a cute one. I'm gonna give you this Charmander for free, okay? Michael Schrawn, 2-stitch express grading. Really? Express grading? You can do that. Let's grab this. I was surprised by that. Thanks. We need about 30 grades per day for John, and we're running out. We are running low. Time to get that website done, huh? So that people can send in their cards more easily. There we go. No advertising of the band haver. Well, actually, Russ, he is actually just supposed to be banned. He doesn't need, like, an explanation. Here's Michael Schrawn. You can't just come into someone's live stream and start saying, go to my channel. That's what YouTube tries to weed that out. YouTube doesn't even allow it. That's why you're not allowed to post links. He goes, this is Express. Got him. I really like this song that's playing. It's so nice. Will he be grading sports cards? I have hundreds I can send in. Yeah, I do grade sport cards. I've gotten better at it over time. Here's an example. Here's Mr. Emiliano, and he's sending in this baseball card. I initially didn't want to grade sport cards, but people asked me to do it anyways, and over time I've gotten much better at it. I'm more confident in it, is what I should say. You can mail cards in now. You don't have to wait for a website. It's just, you just don't use a website to do it. Mike's side sending 100 toward his SLAB-AWAY. Thanks, Mike. Now, Mike's side, you know, your cards can never be repoed, right? You and all the other mods. There it is. All right, it's updated. Brandon Galligan, $100 toward my SLAB-AWAY. Mr. Brandon, thank you, Brandon. There you go, $5.25. For the birthday slab, what? All right, you got it, man. All right, if you're donating 20, I'll donate the other 14, okay? So this is gonna say 14, Mike's side. And 0 TCC. All right. So I know Alex will want this sleeve, Alex's birthday sleeve. I wonder if I can put a sleeve around the sleeve real fast. So Alex got birthday slab. Whose birthday is it? What's the next birthday slab? One of the moderators got a birthday? He's here, Mr. Who, Alex? There it goes. Cool. That was fast. Mr. missed my birthday. Cry. Alex PSX. We'll get you on the next birthday. There we go. Ooh. Alex has been here for like 3 years, so I figured it made, you know, we'll get you on the next birthday, Jeff. You stick around. We'll do a birthday slab for you. What do you think? Alex is drinking and driving. Well, drunk drivers are the most oppressed group in America. Nowadays, you can't even drink and drive. I thought this was America. Joshua says he'll take the rest of the spots for the Hitmonlee break. Okay, but there were only 3 spots left, so you got $5 left over. We do special things for the mods. Think of Alex like a senior moderator. How about that? Does that make more sense? But there's no like term for that on YouTube. But he is, right? He's definitely like a senior moderator. I was trying to get something for my birthday from you, but my birthday was on the 9th. Well, mine's in August, so TCC hasn't missed mine. All right. So, time to get this Hitmonlee break broken. I fell asleep and hit brick building. Did you really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's the worst car crash you guys have ever been in? Who's been in some really bad... I just watched, says Alex. Who's been in some really bad car crashes? All right. Back to regular scheduling. I was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Jesus. Alex says 0. Can't be 0. It's got to be like at least 1. Me, I 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. When I was a kid, my head broke the front windshield. Oh my God, that's no good. We finally know what's wrong with Jaramo. I'm just messing with you. But no, seriously, have a brain scan done, man, by like a brain imaging company. You'll probably find out that you had some brain damage. If you hit the windshield that hard and you did it when you were a kid, you very likely did have real brain damage. I've read a lot about that subject because it fascinates me. Here's Nath Rayner. Andres Melkor. So people joke about it, but it's a real thing. Andres Melkor on 3. Mr. Andres. Oh my gosh, lol. No, it's a real thing. So there's this famous brain imaging doctor. You should look him up. He's Dr. Amen, like A-M-E-N. And he's famous for brain imaging. And he does that for like the last 40 years or something like that. And he's written a ton of books on it. And he extensively writes on brain damage from head injuries and how it reduces brain function. It causes you to be like worse at judging and being able to control yourself and motivation. And so this is why he doesn't like sports. He doesn't like any sport that puts your brain at risk and recommends getting into sports where your brain's not at risk. And anyways, I've read like almost all of his books. I love his books. He talks a lot about not just brain dysfunction, but also like how the brain actually works. So he's a neuroscientist and a rather famous one. He has a lot of strong opinions. He talks about how the brain works. So you learn a lot about brain function. If you happen to read his stuff, you learn what he's learned. So it's a good thing to read, guys. It expands your knowledge of the world and makes you capable of making better decisions. But anyways, yeah, so a big part of his job is to recognize brain damage, because it turns out brain damage really affects you as a person over time. And he does a lot on geriatric brains too. So he's like, here's your brain as you get older and why you're stinky now and not very smart. And he talks about how to protect your brain and all this other stuff. But his main point that he tries to drive in all the books is you are your brain. Your brain's just this wet, spongy thing in your head with the consistency of butter. And if you damage that, it is you. And he says people take that for granted, and then they go do a bunch of dangerous things, and eventually some, statistically, some percentage of the population seriously damages their brain as a result. I love his work. It's really fascinating. I'm headed out. Let me know if you decide to use the Jigglypuff emoji. Maybe we will. Hey guys, early today. This is the daytime stream. Mister, there's nothing wrong with Jaramo. Oh, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. You're funny, man. We have another one of these Celebi Venusaurs. This was popular. So if you would like to just buy one of these outright, these are $35. Did my Arceus card get fully graded, or is it still to come? You mean like with TheCardconomist grading? I mean, if it was sent a while ago, then yeah, it should be done. You can go check the TCC returns channel in Discord to see it, okay? We are brains piloting bone mechs. Exactly. If you want to know, I got hit by a semi-truck and the dude almost ran us off the road, a 4-lane highway, and we had to stand on the other side of the guardrail to wait for the police. Wild, man. That is wild. Yeah, nothing wrong here. We're a walking blob of gel. We just happen to have a skeleton and muscle system attached to it. Yeah, really, your brain, your nervous system is the in control of everything. And so if you damage that nervous system, you become quadriplegic, you become... Well, anyway, so if you damage your brain, he talks about the functionalities of the brain and how even some damaged... the worst part of your brain to damage is the very front of it. And that is likely the part of your head that you hit when you hit your windshield. So the very worst part of your brain to damage is the very front of your brain. Because that's the part of your brain that's controlling judgment, self-control, management, and just all like the higher level thinking. It's all in the front of your brain. Decision making. There we go. All right. Do some pen spins, mister. What? It was a live grade. Yes, so that one's likely 100% done. Your card is likely posted over here in the returns channel. It was an Arceus, you said? Here it is. You know what would be interesting is if the live grade included shipping too. That'd be cool. But here we are. So there was a DeMont Taylor Arceus V-Star Gold. You can see it's got the pristine 10. Great looking label. There it is. So, yep, John posts the card grades in our Discord server. It's sort of like our de facto website right now for the card grading is our Discord server. Joshua Pinheiro has $5 left over. Here you go, Josh. My buddy got multiple concussions in high school from sports, and man, he isn't the same. Well, yeah, and he talks about that too. So Dr. Amen will talk about the dangers of football and how later in life, the football players develop really severe brain problems, and it's tragic. They get depression from it. They get anxiety from it. They get a lower quality of life from it, and they get memory issues, and they don't act like themselves. They start acting like all crazy, and you know, they get involved in violent accidents, and all of that, he says, is related. He's like, when your brain in the front is damaged, you're way more likely to hit somebody. I just finished a neuro exam today. I don't really want to think about it. My buddy got, oh, I already read that. What are you even supposed to do if you find out you had brain damage that long ago? Just be aware of it, I guess. I don't know if they can repair it. He wanted in the new mini. The new mini, all right. So the new mini was going to be one of these. So we had multiples of these, and I was going to start another mini. You can just add me to the other mini. Oh, would you like to be in this one or the Meowth? You let me know. Okay, and we need this strip. There it is. Playing football also increases your chance of developing Alzheimer's disease at an early age. That's because of the brain damage. And it's a fascinating subject because we talk about a lot of other injuries, right? Like broken bones, stuff like that. We talk about those injuries all the time. Nobody really talks about when you've hurt your brain. And that's why this guy's books are so fascinating, because he's really talking on a subject that it's sort of newish. It's newish. You don't hear a lot of people talk about it. And it just makes you so much more aware. One of his major things, Dr. Amen's major things, is bike riding, actually. He's like, it's really unfortunate because people enjoy riding bikes, and riding bikes seems like such a simple and healthy pastime. And he's like, he gets so many brain damage patients as a result of simply riding bikes. He's like, you would be surprised how many people ride a bike and now they have irreparable brain damage for the rest of their life. And he's like, just don't do it. Calvin Feldman. Oh, hold on. Streaming tonight? I'll take the Venusaur. Okay, yes. Yeah, I'll be streaming tonight. Fun subject, by the way. But yeah, so his name is Dr. Amen. You can find he has a YouTube channel, a TikTok channel, and all that stuff, I'm sure. And you can listen to some of his takes. He likes to talk about what's going on in the world of health, not politics. Calvin Feldman says, welcome back, daytime stream. I'll take a spot in both mini breaks. Yuki. It can happen walking also. Yes, but the funny thing is a bike, you tend to be a bit higher off the ground. You tend to be going faster when you crash. Calvin Feldman. He even points out that your helmet will not save you. He's like, the helmet gives you the illusion of being able to protect your brain. And he's like, no. No, it will not. You will still get brain damage. But he likes to do other stuff, like most recently he did, was it like 60,000 scans or some crazy thing? Hold on, let me look it up, because I believe I posted it in our Discord server. He most recently brain scanned a bunch of people who smoke marijuana. Oh, look at all these pictures. Where is he? Oh yeah, here it is. Well, unfortunately, I didn't write down how many times he scanned brains. Famous brain imaging psychiatrist, there we go, Dr. Amen, claims marijuana is the second worst thing for accelerated brain aging. So he believes that marijuana is the second worst thing you can do for your brain, for brain aging. And then after that, I posted a second study on lung damage from weed versus cigarettes done in New Zealand, peer-reviewed, came out November 2022. So that was like 7 months ago. And it says, Study says smoking marijuana worse for lungs than cigarettes. Wow. And their argument was because it's essentially, you're still putting burnt, air into your lungs, and then you're just holding it there. And they're saying that with marijuana, you hold it in your lungs actually longer than cigarettes. It's really fascinating because when people hear those studies, they just immediately reject them. It's like, I don't know. Who do you trust if you can't trust the people studying that stuff? Marco Solis. Hello, mister. Can I get 10 Narutos? Wave 5. You got it, man. 10 Narutos, wave 5. Let me go get a fresh box. That was misinformation, mister. Yeah, it was all misinformation. Because I like smoking. Be right back. Ta-da! I'm back. It's kind of funny. I was listening to a video from like 1960 or something like that. It was black and white. Oh my gosh. And people had the Atlantic accent in America because they were interviewing people in America. And they were asking them what they thought about a new study that had just come out in their time period that said cigarettes give you lung cancer. Not a single person in the interview believed it. No one believed it. They're all like, nah, bro, what are you talking about? That's all made up and fake. And it made me realize how hard it is to really convince people that something's true. It is difficult. People just don't believe in those things. They probably believe it by the time they get lung cancer. They go, oh, maybe the cigarettes did that to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, all right. Right, like inhale, but no need to hold it in for more than 1 to 3 seconds. I just got 15 310 bundles stocking up on Evolving Skies. That's the same thing they've been telling us for years. F it, go out with a bang. Okay, and that's fine. If you're aware that something gives you cancer or heart disease, and you're just like, I'm going to go out with a bang, that's cool. But here's the part where I get involved. If you get lung cancer and then you apply for socialized health care, now you're asking for society to pay for it. So that's where I kind of draw the line. So if you're in a country with no socialized health care, that attitude's perfectly acceptable. Totally cool. You want to say, F it, I'm doing whatever I want. That's cool. As long as you don't use any socialized health care to make other people pay for the very obvious poor decisions, right? Like, I don't think it's any secret that smoking causes lung cancer anymore, but besides lung cancer, smoking causes heart problems too. It's been well documented that smoking increases your heart disease by a lot, apparently. Actually, I think I read recently that heart disease is the real killer from smoking and not even lung cancer. So you will get the lung cancer, but actually you get the heart disease first. And so that's pretty wild. And so as long as you're a proponent of non-socialized healthcare, I say you can have a devil-may-care attitude about your own health as much as you want. But that's not really how it works. By the time that you're at a point where you're in the hospital and they're handing you a bill, you go, well, how am I supposed to pay this? Well, I guess you're going to ask me to pay it now because you made terrible decisions with your health, and now you believe that society owes it to you, that healthcare is a right, that society owes it to you, that they should have to pay for your very poor decisions. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where the problem comes from. That's why these health issues are so fascinating to me, because the more you push for socialized healthcare, and people will, the more it becomes my interest that you stay healthy. You know what I mean? Like, we need you healthy, we need you not in the hospital, and we need you living longer and working many more years, contributing to the tax system so that we can afford which few people are so unlucky, and perhaps those who have absolutely no self-control, and they're just going to get free health care because they have no self-control, but we're going to pay for it. Here we are. Wow, you just got 2 of those. That was really nice. Beer, cigs, weed, etc. It's all part. You can jog all day and still die. Is this wrong, you think? Life in general and stress causes heart problems. Mr. Seeing you talk about your number of steps of walking motivated me. I ran 5 miles a day. Damn, I'm glad to hear that, man. You did more than me. But I got to show you that hill sometimes because that's the second hill out there. Oh, my God. You guys didn't get to see it. It's crazy steep. I felt like I was going to have a heart attack at the top of the hill. I watched my dad die slowly from stage 4 cancer, and it would have been better if he was allowed to pass away earlier on while he wasn't suffering. Yeah, so in the end stages of cancer, it's almost like you're not even there, and they start to pump you full of morphine, and they just like try to keep you alive every single day, every day longer. And yeah, I've heard that cancer can be extremely painful. It's such a fascinating thing, too, because it's not like some evil demon inside of you. It's a tumor. It's a tumor, and it's just getting larger and larger, and your organs are failing. And so you have to survive, no, not survive, but you have to experience organ failure. So, and that's why they give you all the morphine and all this other stuff to the point that, well, you're just gone. So I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I think you'll find that everyone's got some kind of sad story because, you know, death is like universal. We're all gonna die. Great stuff to talk about in a card stream, obviously. Here we are. No way, is this live? After 60 or 70, kill me, please. You never know, they might actually take you up on that. Yeah, more and more countries might go like, you know what, let's get into euthanasia. Let's get into that because you're expensive to keep alive. We recommend killing yourself. There's controversy in Canada because they're kind of doing that in Canada right now. You know what? Why don't you just kill yourself? Seems like you'd be better off if you died. Youth in Asia? Isn't that what it's called? Is euthanasia? There we go. There we go. Euthanized. There we go. Unless I'm saying it wrong. In which case, I'm a very big goof. Did you see that old lady in California Senate that's like 100 years old? You're talking about... Oh, my God. I know what she looks like. She's not 100, but she can't even do her duties. She's been in power forever, and somehow she just stays in power. Yeah, she was the one who leaked the Kavanaugh notes, by the way. The accusation against Kavanaugh about, oh, yeah, this lady, Kavanaugh totally raped me like 30 years ago, or whatever it was. Feinstein. Yes, Feinstein. 89. Quite pushing it. Pelosi? Yes, Senator Dianne Feinstein from 89. Or she's 89 years old, which makes her from 1940s, roughly. Maybe a little earlier than that. A little later, I mean. In 27 years, we'll be able to extend our lives through science. Well, we're kind of already doing that, yeah? From all of our scientific breakthroughs that we have now with medicine. But the goal is to live even longer, I guess. But, you know, the longer you live, the more medicine you need, the more money you need for that medicine. Yeah, healthcare is a great business. If you guys want to make bank, go to school and get your whatever license in medicine, okay? Whatever it is you're going to do, radiologist, maybe just the guy who runs the machine. There's a ton of money in healthcare, especially if you live in America. So we were talking about that at the end of the walk this morning. I was talking about the real solution to poverty is to increase your working skills. That might mean learning how to be a healthcare worker. The real question is really, what do you do with people who they're so not smart that they can't even get a license to, you know, they can't develop a new skill? That's the question. But I don't think that's the real problem. The real problem in society is people won't develop new skills or open new businesses or take any risks at all. We're more comfortable like sitting around watching TV, playing on YouTube, playing on TikTok, playing on our video games. I think that's actually the larger problem in society is that, I don't know, we're really comfortable. You ever heard about that? Real comfortable. Where are the godly pulls at, mister? Those nighttime streams are always... Pull me a ghost rare. All right, I'm getting you a ghost rare. Messing with their mortality is going against God's will. Here we are. God is dead. Hail Satan! I'm joking, obviously. People are like, my ears. We do love our comfy lives. Yes. I do love my comfy life. Good times make soft serve or something. Take them to the camps like they wanted to do with the anti-vaxxers. Mr. Canceled. Next up, we got Parker Wilcox. He's got Cox right in the name. Shipping on my slabs, one tops Lord of the Rings. Also, John put my name as Patrick for my Gyarados, so I don't know if it's with the others. Okay, I'll make a note on the label. Good catch. And then one tops. Here it is. So if you guys have not been paying attention, I have this new set on the menu. It's Topps Chrome. Yes, Chrome cards from 2004, I believe. That makes this 19 years old. Very old cards. And these cards give you a chance for autographs, but they have a lot of really nice foil cards in there anyways. Every card is basically gradable. Preach it, Mike. We were born in the right generation to experience amazing games and legal weed. Here we are. There we go. Yes, but don't smoke the weed. Let's see what we got. Okay. Here are the hobbits fending off the Wraith Riders. Is that what they were called? Frodo struggling to let the ring fall into the lava of Mount Doom, the fiery pit, chasm. Gandalf creepily watching Frodo sleep as he is into young boys. And here is Treebeard hanging out with Pippin and Merry. And they're trying to convince him not to be a little bitch, not to be a pacifist. Which seems to be a problem back in World War I and World War II. And then we have King, whatever his name is. A Beacon of Hope. King of Rohan? King of Helm's Deep? There we go. All right, Parker. Parker with the P. Parker Wilcox? What if your name was Parker Won't Cox? There you are. Theoden, thank you. Yes. Oh, are we shipping you for the first time, Mr. Parker? Very cool. Okay, give me a second. Mr. Parker, you've been such a fantastic customer. Here we are. Somebody just messaged me. Clear cards like the tops. Yes, something like that. Okay, Parker, I have an address in PayPal that I'm using that begins with the 2. I'm going to put your email in so that you get an email with the tracking number in it. So we're using the email from PayPal. Oh, man, it was so beautiful outside. I can't believe it's already 6:16. Ooh, that's quite heavy. So you're going to get expensive shipping. All right, now on the label, I'll just tell John to look for Patrick Wilcox. God has no will. Can God make a rock that's too heavy for him to lift? Ah, gotcha now. If he can't make the rock, then I guess he can't make anything. But if it's too heavy for him to lift, then I guess he's not all powerful. He's not that strong. Got him. Mr. Hathim says Meowth Break and Star Wars Chrome. You got it, Mr. Hathim. One of the really big problems, and there's a lot of philosophical arguments for religion, for God, I guess you could say. And one of the ones where I think that religion really struggles is with the issue of evil even existing. Christians and other religions constantly try to give a reason why God would make evilness. You know, because if he made everything, if he made the universe, he must have also made evil, right? And They try to say like free will and stuff like that, but dude, he literally writes the whole rules for the world. He really does. He didn't have to have evil in the world. Here we are. All right. Religion is a cult. God has a small pee-pee. God has no will. Bounty hunters. Like bone cancer in children. Like that didn't have to be a thing. Here we are. You won't love me if there's not evil. It's a really weak answer. It's like you could make it so that you could love God with no evil, because God could have just made it that way. That's what it means to be able to create everything, all powerful and all that, right? There we go. Beautiful. Mr. Hathim. So anytime you're getting into a debate, you could be like, so explain evil to me. Why does evil got to exist? Well, it has to, because blah, blah. Why didn't God just change the rules? He writes the rules. He didn't have to have this. He can make the rules whatever it is. He writes the rules of reality. And there's actually never really a very good answer to that one. Mr. Hathim. Well, in order for you to appreciate free will, no, I can appreciate free will without evil existing, because God could have just made the rules that way. He could have just made it that way. You're just talking about the current rules. That's how the current reality seems to work. Sounds like Star Wars. Some try to say it evolved independently from God, but then God didn't create everything. In my opinion, religion is a placebo, just like gemstones. No free will, everything is robots. Absolute placebo. Jesus Christ got webbed for you, brutal death on the cross. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so thank you, Mr. Hathim, for the order. And next we have Jonathan Morris, a whole box of Vivid Voltage. What? Dude, what is this crazy daytime stream? All right, let me go grab this box. You guys were all pent up from having no daytime streams on the regular, and now we're having one, and you guys are just letting loose. Evil was created from the devil. Yeah, but who made evil possible to exist? God could have just said, there's no evil, boom, right? He could have snapped his fingers, but he just doesn't. He just doesn't. He just lets it exist. So is he all powerful or not? Also, he had to have invented a thing called evil. Like, evil has to exist. Like, there's no such thing as Blorgishmorg, because God never made it. It never existed. So, evil had to be a thing that exists for Adam and Eve to be evil, and for Satan to be evil. So that has to be written into reality. You know, if there's nothingness. Here we go. So God says, all right, so there's evilness. It's a thing you can do, and I'm making it so that you can do it. He didn't have to do that. Yeah, but tests and free will and stuff. Just have free will where there's no evil. He can do that. That's what it means to be able to... That's what it means to be God, right? To be all super powerful, above all. You know what I mean? All right, that's a whole box. Jonathan Morris. God is not a he. That's right, it's a woman. I meant she. Because... All right, here goes. All I know is I just want a small loan of $1 million. Yes, you too could be rich if your father gave you a small loan of $1 million. I mean, he also knew it was going to occur too, right? So he could have just been like, no, we're going to skip the part where there's endless suffering. Are you hungry? Snap my fingers. You're not hungry anymore. Now he's like, let them starve to death. That'll test if they love me. Dude, that's some crazy human ideas. Those are human ideas. That's not some omnipotent, hyper-intelligent, a powerful beyond all things, creator of the universe kind of God stuff. He's just testing you. That's human ideas. Definitely. There you go. There you go. Jesus died in 80 times 2,000 years ago. Jonathan's going off the deep end. Make Africa great again, says D's Nuts. What are you talking about, man? There we go. I'm moving to Africa because everyone beats up on Africa. Anyways, yeah, so in philosophical arguments about religion, that argument is called the problem of evil. One of the best anti-religion arguments out there. It's very difficult for any religion. It works against any religion. Religions can't explain the existence of evil very well. Without redefining who God is. You have to redefine him as some guy who lets that stuff exist. Here we are. Sneak. It's a test. Sneak. All right. There you go. There's got to be something, though. Where did the universe come from? Math? The real question is, did the universe get created by a conscious being or just from, like, I don't know, like materialism, nothingness? You know what I mean? Like, did the universe just exist out of materialism? If that's the case, then you and I are the closest thing to God, which is what the Christians complain about. They go, oh, people will just claim they're God. Yeah, because we're conscious. But that's the Stephen Hawking's, you know, there is no God. The universe just came out of a rock, out of an explosion, right? So if there's no conscious being that created the universe, and it's all just like space dust and stuff like that, well, then we're the closest thing to a God that there is, because we're consciously aware of ourselves, right? So, but then again, if it is a conscious being who created the universe, well, whose conscious being is it? Is it Islam? Is it Judaism? Is it Christianity? Is it none of the above? Is it Zeus? Does Zeus make the universe? So, obviously, if somebody made it, we don't talk to him. He doesn't talk to us at all. He can just pop out of the sky, or she can pop out of the sky and be like, yeah, it's me. Worship me. But they definitely don't do that. So that would clear things up real quick. Real quick. Ooh, it's Celebi. Whee. Bill Gates trying to play God. It's aliens. Well, then the aliens would be God. Here's Careless. We want to see Nessa and Pikachu. Yes, fat Pikachu. Where's that fat Pikachu? Hold on, let me change this music. I don't like this one. There we go. A whole box of Vivid. I haven't seen the Rainbow Pikachu pull from the box. Only singles. Do you think there is an afterlife? Not really. Okay, here's the part of the afterlife that I struggle with. You really are just your brain, right? And we already know your brain rots and dies with you. You are your brain, and your brain dies when you die. So is there like this perfect replica of your brain, and it's like a spirit brain, and it stores all your memories in it? You know, because the way your memories work currently, they're physical. They exist in your brain physically, your memories do. So it's sort of like this perfect replica, but it's a ghost brain, and it goes with you when you die. You know what I mean? So when you actually start getting down to the mechanical details of your body and your brain, those things go away when you die. So if your life force goes on when you die, you likely are not aware of yourself at the very least. In fact, death is probably a lot like what life was like before you were born. You have no memory of it. So that's a big deal. So if your memories don't go with you when you die, you just got two colossals out of the box, dude. What kind of box is this? But if your memories don't go with you when you die, you're not even you. You're just not. You're just whatever, you know, you're just some life force. If there is even such a thing as a life force when you die. So you don't know if that part's true either. Here's Duskull. So it's really unlikely that there's a happy afterlife like we all wish for. It's called wishful thinking. But let's suppose there is a happy afterlife. I'd very much like that. But then even the religious people have like conditions for that. Well, you only get the afterlife if you believed in my God and followed all of his rules. Otherwise, he casts you into hell forever. You know, or he obliterates you. You're gone. You know what I mean? So every religion has like its own version of hell, basically. You're destroyed. You're a slave to someone else. So yeah, it's doesn't look pretty. Drapion. Pokemon and existential crisis. All right, here we go. We've got Sableye. Boat babes, in my mind, don't go with me. That's right. The boat babes you hung out with do not come with you when your brain starts to decay, when your brain shuts off permanently. If you build a robot, then the robot builds something you could never build. You didn't build anything your robot did. What? When your race is more important, then there is no freedom. It races no matter what you say, says Gregory. What? What are you talking about? Did I miss a whole conversation going on here? Here's Pineco. Come on, where's the big hit? Zamazenta box, huh? Zamazenta's not the best. Skinny Pikachu. Ew. What's up, First Tomu? He says, Mister, it's been a while. Welcome back. Double Drapions? First you get double Colossals, then double Drapions? All the people to ever live, all their brains and memories are gone. Yeah. So perhaps, probably, most likely. Again, because there's no evidence at all, and why would there be, that there's like a spirit replica of your brain that takes a copy of everything your physical brain's doing down, right? That's what would be required for you to keep all your memories, because your memories are not like some spirit. They're a real thing that scientists can manipulate or wipe out. They exist physically in your brain, your memories do. Just like a computer memory. It's Dialga and Mad Cargo. Here's Eevee, Aegislash. Well, there better be a hit in this box, because this is feeling cold, man. You got 3 packs left. Sir Chester Bath. Clefable. Oh, my God. Woo! All right! The hottest card! He's got the Orbeetle. Woo! All right! You're absolutely nothing to tell me anything. You lived a life of sin and you were addicted to it, and you simply replaced your addiction with a new one. You never actually faced any truth. What? That's where God is. I did not know that. WTF, are we even in control? No, I mean, you're not as in control of yourself as you think, because your motives, your instincts, they all come from ancient genes that were handed down to you, and those genes were decided by evolutionary needs. So, like, you find women's butt sexy. Why is that? Did you choose that, or was it just given to you by your genes? Well, it was given to you by your genes. So you're not as in control of yourself as you think. You are just a tool. Your physical body is just a tool for your brain nervous system, and your nervous system is just whatever your parents gave you. That's why you're kind of like your parents. That's why you can kind of predict who's going to do well and who won't. All right, so this was a box that is definitely missing a hit. So because I appreciate your business so much, see, this isn't my fault. This is Pokemon's fault. And so this is, you got what you got. But I can make things all better because I'm Mr. Cardconomist. So first I'll check here, I suppose. Give me a second. You would have probably gotten like a hyper rare out of this box. All right, how about a hyper rare Incineroar? There you go. Now you got a normal box. You're welcome. Thank you for your business. That's for Jonathan Morris. Mr. Jonathan, let's find his bag. Whoa, you got Incineroar out of that box? Whoa. Give him a free refund. Here it is, Jonathan Morris. Okay. Where that stack come from, says Dees. I just got stacks, man. All the time, stacks. I didn't have to pull from that stack. I got other stacks I can pull from. I got stacks everywhere. Stacks and stacks and stacks. All right, Jonathan Morris is done. Paul Newman, 2 of the new Lord of the Rings. Mr. Paul Newman. He's the new man with the paw. All right. This is what's new on the menu, these Lord of the Rings Chrome cards. Now, I've got several boxes of them because I liked them so much. And I hope you'll consider opening a pack. They give you a chance for signature cards from the actual actors in the movie. In addition, we actually got a card that had a real piece of cloth from this guy's tunic. And we're curious to see what other rare things can be found in these packs. So it's not all just about these little cards here, even though these look really nice. It's about the special memorabilia things you can pull as well. Plus, the Chrome cards include all 3 movies, so you can get any card, any of the scenes from any of the episodes. It's not like episode 1 only or episode 2 only. Like, this is episode 3, right? This is right before the big fight with Mordor. That ring card you pulled was my favorite. That was the checklist, and it's not even considered like a super rare pull. So the good news about that means that multiple people are going to have a chance to pull that. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a ring chase card somewhere in this set. One that was not just a common pull, but a special pull. So I'm really curious about that. Backpack ass crack. There we go. This is when they collect Frodo's paralyzed body after the spider stabs him. Here's this guy with the mini short bow. Just like in RuneScape. I think that card is fire. Didn't know that was a checklist. Yeah, it's amazing. It's such a great card. And we've pulled 2 of them already, so I hope to pull a 3rd one. You know, even if you graded like 1,000 of those, I think people would still pay a pretty chunk of money if that graded 10, because it's such a nice looking card. It's an official Topps printed card, and the quality is just so good on it. And I don't think there's a lot of Lord of the Rings ring cards out there of such great quality, so you shouldn't have too much competition any of the time. This is, hey, that's me. This is when he saves Faramir from the ring wraiths. He's flying on a Nazgul. Here's them going to war, and they're watching. And this is the last stand when they talk to the mouth of Sauron, right? The mouth of Sauron, look at that. So cool. Too bad they didn't actually show the mouth of Sauron, because that is such a neat character. Where's Sea Shanty? Starting tomorrow, I'm taking a month off work to be with my wife and newborn. Going to watch Star Wars movies for the first time. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Taking a month off. That's really cool. I'm going to pull the 1 of 1 ring card from MTG. I don't think you will. You know what I think? I don't even think they'll release it until they hit their sales goals. Doesn't that sound crazy? Like, are they legally obligated to release it right away? No. No one's going to control that. You think they're going to print it and then just release the card into the public right away? No, because somebody will pull it right away. So they're going to wait. They're going to hold back, and they're going to wait for us to order F tons of that product. And then once we've ordered enough of it, then they'll say, all right, let it out into the wild. That's what they'll do. I promise you. I promise you. They're going to schedule to print that card last. That'll be the last card they print. They say, we'll do 3 print waves, and on the 4th print wave, we will finally print the 1 of 1 ring. Because it's a marketing trick is all it is, really. I have a box. Oh, he's got a box. Okay, hold on. A very effective marketing strategy, by the way. But there's no way they released that right away. Paul Newman with the box. I'm looking for that box. We got a lot of boxes. Here it is. Oh, man, that's really far away. How many lives will the 1 ring ruin? Yeah, people will be gambling their life savings away for that 1 ring and not pulling it. There we go. Life is a circle. It repeats. There we go. What if it's not? What if it's not a circle? Okay, we have Brandon Boutillier, 50 toward my SLAB-AWAY. Brandon, dude, it's getting so hot in this room. It's crazy how hot it is in this room. What if my wife turned the AC off? She does that. You know that? She likes to turn the AC off or down. Because she's all like, oh, I'm cold. Yeah, we'll put on a jacket. Daddy's got to have his AC. 2 fusions. 2 fusions. Okay. You got it, mister. 1, 2. I have a larger bag, he says. Life is like a box of chocolates. We'll be so past the future generations in year 3000, we will look back in these videos. Yeah, I mean, so this video could stay up on the internet forever. I don't know. I don't see why any of it has to be taken down. Who knows what the year 3000 will look like, but people will look back and they'll be like, look at those ancient videos showing people opening caveman-like cards. Now we have new hologram cards. Brandon Boutillier. Is the Celebi and Venusaur a 10? It's a 9. Yeah, that's a 9. That's why it's so cheap. If it was a 10, it'd be really expensive. Still a really lovely card, though. And if you were to win it, then you would have a $35 card that you could turn around and sell. So you could go from $5 to $35 in value. Or you could lose your money, because that's how it really works. Some people lose. Brandon says, I have a larger bag. Oh, well, give me a second. Let me check in here. You can keep the hoops. Woohoo! Thank you, because I was searching for your bag and not finding it very quickly. Thank you. So today's a Friday. I'm supposed to take my wife out. Marcus Atkinson, 1 Scarlet Violet base set English. One of these. Plus 1 My Little Pony. My Little Pony. My Little Pony. I have a bag. I'm getting discharged from the ER within the hour. Nice, man. I'm glad to hear that. The ER. That's expensive to be there. There we go. You can keep the hoops. The hoops. That reminds me of that article that said that a park removed its basketball hoops and crime in that area crime in the park fell to like 0. I thought that was funny. Here's Winona. Ooh. There we go. And Metatite Sandile Annihilate. That's for Marcus Atkinson. Give me some hoops, man. You can keep them for giveaways. Don't excite Rand now. Friendship is magic. Mister, what's up, Jesse? Okay, Marcus. Took your advice. I ran 2 miles today. Wow, I'm hearing a lot of people went for a walk or a run. Now, for me, I'm just trying to do a walk. I'm not trying to run real hard. That's because I feel like I don't want it to feel like the most painful exercise ever. I just want it to be something pleasant I can do every day. It's consistency that is most important to me. Consistency. That's awesome. I think Alex was saying that he walked a ton. Yes, I'm discovering the magic of simply walking for a long time. Doesn't have to be super painful. If you walk for an hour and 40 minutes, which would be about 10,000 steps, you would burn about 600 calories. That's crazy. It's a huge chunk of calories. That could put you in a calorie deficit all by itself, removing 600 calories from your diet. Emmanuel Balderas, 3 clay burst. I have life belly. Mister has a beer belly. No, I'm fat, man. I'm out of shape, and I need to lose weight. And it's because I do this for a living, and then I play games, and I love food. And I'm like many Americans, because almost 50% of America is obese at this point. Did you guys know that? They're predicting 50% obesity in the very near future. Star Wars 93. Okay, give me a second. Star Wars 93. We can't let it happen with us just giving up. We can't throw in the towel, guys. We have to try and fight it. Let's see, 93. Okay, Galaxy 1. I should just call it Galaxy 1. Did you hear about them people stealing all them Pokemon cards recently? Wait. This is Galaxy 3. All them people stealing them Pokemon. Get out of that statistic, mister. You can do it. Yeah. Well, I would like to live longer. All the studies show that when you are, let's say, obese, you're more likely for heart attacks and cancer and all the bad diseases. Dude, I'm sweating in here. I know the AC's off. I know it's off. She turned it down or off. All right, there we go. Yeah, she turned it down. She said, let's be warm. Whew. Fat people are disgusting, says Monkey. Hey! There we go. I live in the 2nd highest rated obesity city in the U.S., says PokeMat. Okay, there we go. I'm assuming you're not taking any more orders, right, mister? Yeah, we better stop. It's almost 7, guys. I went extra late today. It was a Friday. We hadn't had a daytime stream in a while. We're almost at 2 hours. We'll go live again tonight, though, guys. Be sure to be there. C3PO. Oh, there we go. Nice. Jabba the Butt. One of my favorite cards. You know, I graded some of these, and they didn't grade 10. And then when I listed them for sale on the table, they immediately sold. Because, of course, they did. Because it's a butt card. People love butts. Okay? Beautiful. That's why we opened Galaxy 1 right there. Okay, here is Tinkaton. Hey, yo, that's fat shaming. He says, some people need shaming. No, they don't. It causes me to eat more. You know what? I'm going to have to deal with all these feelings by eating. There we go. All right. That was for our best friend, Emmanuel Balderas. What's up, Emmanuel? You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing any new guys like, hey, first-time order. I want to see some first-time orders, guys. I want some new guys to purchase something so I can give them a free slab. We give a free slab away when you purchase a new order, a first-time order. Here's a Martinez, Elizabeth, Erica, Edwin, Eric, Eros, Alton. Well, is this an old bag? Early. Who are these people? Is that Porygon auction ending this stream or tonight? It's gonna end probably tonight. I guess tonight. Eric Lopez, Everett Treminio, Emerson, Esau, Emmanuel Balderas. Here it is. Wow, you have a bag that is a year old, but you keep updating it. How funny. Edwin. That sounds like me. So now it's going to say 523. Look at this year-old bag, guys. We're going to have to give him a fresh baggie soon. Gracias, senor. Thank you. 3 Japanese Lost Abyss, 2 Ghosts of the Past. How long did Chris wait for this? 53 minutes. Okay. That's a long wait. Gracias. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. And 2 ghosts. Woo. We're on our last box of ghosts. Took a long time to sell them all, but they all sold. Mister, talk about a huge lady in a scooter at Walmart buying sugar before. Oh, yeah, that was crazy. My wife still talks about that because it was really shocking. It was a woman. She was obviously very overweight. She was like 600 pounds, barely moved. She could barely fit one of those carts. Right, it was like something out of South Park or out of My 600-Pound Life. And you look into her cart because you're curious what she's buying, and it's all the worst shit. It's horrible. The whole cart is like Lil Debbie, Twinkies, and then this was the craziest part. She goes down the baking aisle, and she buys a whole like 20-pound bag of sugar. For what? For what? Do you just scoop sugar out of the bag and eat it? You're not baking. She did not have like all the things you need for baking. Milk, flour, and eggs, and other things like whatever might be involved in baking a cake. She had none of those things. Only a huge bag of sugar. And her poor daughter, who looked to be about maybe about 14, 15, so she had a young daughter with her, was also extremely obese, pushing the cart around for her mother. And then when you didn't think it could get any worse, it turned out they had parked adjacent to us. They parked directly next to us. So we walked past them when we were finally done shopping and run into them a second time. And the mom's in the car smoking. And the kid's in the car with the mom getting that good secondhand smoke. That poor child is going to have so many severe disabilities and health problems. And she's just a kid. Like, it's like her life's been stolen from her. And all I could think is like, dude, you need an intervention like right now. You need an intervention to save your life, basically. There should be something like hospital jail for people like that. She's not committing any crime, right? She's not breaking any laws technically, but what she's doing is so egregious to her daughter and herself. She should just be like saved from herself. That should be considered like a mental disorder that's so severe that somebody should get involved. Imagine you get locked up in a hospital as a result. It's full of treadmills, and they're going to feed you nothing but healthy food and make sure you don't die of a heart attack while you're there. And then take away all the horrible things. I mean, if we had like some sort of hospital jail for people who are like that, you would probably save money. You know why? Because here's how it ends for her. She is going to go and die from severe health problems. It's going to be horribly painful, and the taxpayer is going to pay for it anyways, because there's no way she's making any money. She had a little rundown car. There's no way she works at all. There's just no way. She definitely receives disability. And so you're just paying for her to be disabled and kill herself And the heartbreaking part is her daughter looked a lot like her at this point. She's killing her daughter. That should be considered like a type of murder, a negligence type of murder. Secondhand smoke for the kid, and you're about as obese as mom, because of course you are, because you're eating whatever's in mom's cart. Like, you've got no shot. It's not like the girl's old enough and smart enough to understand what's going on yet. So she's just sort of being murdered in a way. It's a type of murder, right? You're definitely killing your child. So it was really awful to watch. And we've all been to Walmart and seen this before, where there's somebody who's very out of shape. This was like a special case. She was especially out of shape. She's like, my hips are not going to fit out the door kind of out of shape. You ever seen that? Really, really bad. And then just the fact that her whole cart is just full of sugar. It's like shocking. And that should be considered like the same as doing like heroin. You know, if you do too much heroin or any heroin, they intervene, they take your kid away. What if you're doing sugar to the point that you're dying of obesity and your child's almost definitely going to die of obesity with you? You can't intervene in that case and be like, we're taking her off the sugar, man. We're going to save your daughter's life. People be like, well, that's too much government involvement. We should just let people do whatever they want. It's like, I can tell you, guaranteed, no one's going to want to be, you know, in love with your daughter because she's morbidly obese at the age of 14. She's going to have low self-esteem her whole life. She's going to have a significantly shortened life. And she's going to struggle with friends and boyfriends. And probably eventually she'll turn to drug use and disability, all because you've got her on the worst possible diet that you can. There's got to be some kind of intervention. It's so wild. But I didn't take pictures, so you can't see what I saw. But you probably know what I'm talking about, because you've probably seen something like it before in your life. It's truly unfair for the daughter. All right, Mr. Jeremy. I see you guys talking. Let me read your comments in a minute here. When I'm on a ramble, when I'm on a rant, it's easy for me to look my eyes somewhere else other than the comments. All the yummy stuff, mister. Oh, mister, no free ones in the daytime stream? Muhammad got a free one. Leonardo DiCaprio best role was when he was SPED, was eating Gilbert Grape. I don't buy Swiss rolls or just stuff like that. I can't help but smash the whole box. I dare to. Jason, I'm like you. Now my rule is no dessert in the house at all. Because if I have even a little box of cookies, I just eat them one after another until the whole thing's gone. So I'm aware of the problem and I don't buy them. That's the trick. Fat girls need love too. Leo, I disagree with you, mister. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. That's my opinion. But, you know, we do take away children from parents who are doing harmful drugs in order to protect and save the children. And here's my question for you. If you have a parent who's cripplingly addicted to sugar and they're morbidly obese and disabled as a result, and you can see this is now occurring to the child too, and the child's on a short pathway to the same outcome, driving in a disability scooter. You got the little, you know, the little nose tank for being able to breathe because they can't breathe properly, their lungs are failing. Should that be an intervention as well? Can we intervene in those cases to save the child's life? Because the kid's only like 14, dude. They got a whole life ahead of them. You're going to die from a heart attack at the age of 20 or something. But the kids, again, the kid can't provide for themselves. They can't go, Mom, we're having broccoli today, Mom. This ain't it. Here we go, Jennifer Yap. Miss Jennifer. So the child is trapped with that parent. The child is trapped eating what the parent puts in that cart. I felt sorry for the kid. When I was young, my mom was like, we're vegetarians. You're having a tomato sandwich. And guess what? I was skinny and healthy when I was young. And I didn't appreciate it back then. I was like, this is gross. But now I understand the difference. Like I had a parent who fed me healthy food, and this poor girl has a mom feeding her Twinkies all day long. It's such a severe disability. It's such a severe disadvantage. There we go. It just doesn't seem right. All right, we got Auser and Yuke. Oh man, that's not Tifa. Also made fun of in school. Yeah. How will the pharmaceutical companies and hospitals make money if nobody's fat? Yeah, they are poised to make a lot of money. Ooh, Sephiroth. Oh, this is Opus 1. You're keeping all these. All right, so we got a Sephiroth. I've sold one of those before. I was addicted to soda and chocolate milk. Chalky milk! I stopped completely at the beginning of this year, and I've lost about 30 pounds so far. Yes, so those are just empty calories, primarily it's a way for you to consume sugar, right? And sugar is the, ooh, you got Cloud. Okay, so now you had a good round. So Cloud was in your Opus 1 pack, and that, along with the Sephiroth, is totally gradable, Jennifer. Here we are. Those are so densely filled with sugar. The problem with sugar is one of the most calorie-dense foods on the planet. The only thing that comes close to sugar is probably oil. So sugar and oil are two of the most densely caloric things you can eat. And your body craves them because you evolved to crave them. You know, like cats don't eat a ton of sugar. Cats don't eat it. But humans evolved to eat sugar. And that's because we take the sugar and we convert it into energy. And so your body's like, wow, that's a lot of fast energy. We really like sugar. So you're given dopamine when you consume it. And that's why you're so addicted to it. So that dopamine lights up because your body's like, yeah, send that right through. We need some more of that in order to survive. But we're in a very different environment now. We're in the future, and you don't need it to survive. And you're actually consuming so much of it, it is now a poison. And a lot of you guys have already heard all of this before from somewhere or another, but you're hearing it now too. And so sugar's actually become a really severe, crippling addiction for, I don't know, all the obese people. Alex PSX, one Steamboat Willie. And we don't want that. We want to live a longer and healthier life. It's not just about living longer, but it's like the quality of life. You know what I mean? So do you want to be so obese that it hurts to walk when by the time you're like 50, if you make it to 50, right? So no, obviously not. So it's about the quality of your health too as you get older. 6 Corrupted Art, spot on the Venusaur. We live so fast and crave energy. Health is wealth. Have you seen the new Mountain Dew? I bet if we could see how slow we used to live, it would freak us out. Yeah, here we go. But, you know, not only did we not really have a lot of access to sugar in the past, but all day long, humans used to be walking around farming, hunting, building. We don't do any of that anymore. We just sit on the couch and watch Netflix, and then we eat a tub of ice cream because ice cream is good. We get that dopamine fix, right? And then after you're done with that, you jerk one off and play video games, right? So that's our lives now. Back in the day, all day long, we would have been farming from noon to night, farming and fixing stuff and using our hands. So our bodies are designed to need that sugar for all that energy consumption. We don't need energy consumption anymore, most of us, not all of us. And then we consume like a box of Oreos, and it's like, you're in trouble, man. That's poison now. Emerson Neto, 2 V-Star Universe. You got it, man. Don't threaten me with the good times, says Jarmo. That's the life, says Cornrows. Yeah. Well, you know, Netflix isn't going to kill you necessarily, and choking the chicken is not going to kill you, but the box of Oreos will. You got to get rid of the box of Oreos. All right, 2 V-Star and ship the bag. My dad is anxious, says Emerson. No problem, man. Let's see what you get. Let's see what you get. I lost 45 pounds when I started exercise and stopped eating sugary foods. I think most people need to remove most sugar from their diet because it's not needed. Actually, this was a surprising thing. I was just listening to a doctor talk about this about 2 days ago, and he was talking about how cancer cells grow much faster if you have a high sugar diet. And that's because, you know, so cancer is just your cell division out of control. It's out of control because your DNA broke or some other malfunction of your cell division. And so that's what cancer is in a nutshell. It's cell growth that doesn't stop. It's supposed to stop, but it doesn't. And in order for your cells to divide like that continuously, they actually really benefit from glucose. They need glucose to divide quickly. So what they've discovered is you can really slow down the growth of a cancerous tumor by having absolutely zero sugar in your diet. This is also why they found that obese people tend to get more cancer and die from cancer. That's because obese people also consume a lot of sugar. That's their main food source. That's why they're obese. So they were connecting those ideas together in a conversation. It was 2 doctors talking with each other, and they were connecting those ideas together. I was like, wow, that's crazy, dude. So if you're drinking and eating almost zero sugar, it will be slower for the cancerous tumor to grow, even if you did get cancer. But also it would reduce your odds of cancer, I think, is how it works. Here we are. All right. because they were talking about something that I didn't know about. They said you get a cancerous cell in your body quite often. Apparently that's true. You get cancerous cells in your body, but your body kind of cleans them up and gets rid of them. Did you know that? Apparently that's how it works. So it's not like one day you just get really unlucky and the cancer starts. Apparently you just get cancerous cells from time to time, but your body goes in and it cleans them up. But if those cancerous cells are well fed, you know, they have more of a chance to develop into something. Emerson. Okay, let's go grab your shipping address. Really fascinating stuff. I'm really trying to learn a lot more about health recently, because that's the thing that's fascinating me. And it's a great thing to listen to while you're walking, I find, because it just encourages you to keep working on your health. You know what I mean? If you're listening to it while you're walking. If we ever run out of food, we can eat the fat people. All right, Mr. Emerson, I have your address in PayPal, which I'm using now. Begins with the 9. I know. I'm not talking about Pokemon cards. This must be such a weird stream to be in, because it's like a card opening stream, but we don't really necessarily talk about cards the whole time. We talk about all kinds of stuff. And recently we've been talking a bit more about health. Oh, hold on. That is the wrong kind of package. We want the smaller package. Here it is. All right. And parent. I want to start exercising more, but my job is outside in the Florida heat. I get home and want to stay inside. Yeah, I feel you. So one trick you can do is walk indoors. So that's something that I do. You get a treadmill and just walk indoors while you watch Netflix. So you can make it as comfortable as you want. You can turn on like Harry Potter or the Twilight series, since I know you love Twilight, and then get on your treadmill, and while you're going through the series, you're walking on your treadmill at a comfortable pace. That's better than doing nothing. It's actually a lot better, it turns out, than doing nothing. Even if you're walking at a slow pace, if you walk for a long time, you will burn hundreds of calories doing that. Here's Arturo Perez, 2 in the Venusaur Mini. You got it, man. All right. So this is 5 and 6. Arturo Perez. There we go. We have Jeremy Connell. Put me in for that Celebi Venusaur. No more orders, guys. We're wrapping up. This stream went extra long today only because I hadn't streamed on the daytime in a while. And so I thought we'd go a little extra longer. But we'll be live again tonight. And hopefully some of you guys will have money left. Okay, actually, I think we're done. I think that was the last order. Oh, no, we got a Jimmy Rivera. Testing ZELLE, 2 clay bursts, Jimmy Rivera. Thanks, Mr. Jimmy. Jimmy Rivera. That's why I tune in, bro. You like all the fun conversations? Because we'll talk about anything, and I especially like to talk about things that I've recently learned. There we go. I like to talk about articles, or maybe like health articles, like the whole marijuana study in New Zealand that found that you actually had a higher rate of lung cancer from smoking marijuana. That came out in November of 2022. That literally just came out. Very recent study. And so I love that kind of stuff. I'm always trying to learn about what's causing it. It's really obvious. Anything that causes inflammation in your cells or cell damage, that's what's giving a higher rate of cancer. So you're trying to avoid things that cause inflammation, things that cause cell damage, because that's what triggers cell regeneration, correct? So if you're having to regenerate your cells constantly, that's when you have a chance for the cell division to go wrong and for the cancer to begin. All right, so Jimmy, he says, I have a bag. So let's check in here real fast, Jimmy. All right. Yeah, it's probably real hot in Florida right now. It's summertime. It's about to get real hot in Missouri, too. Missouri just gets unbelievably hot during July. Mister, the mini break's done. What? Nah. Jet, where's Jimmy? He says, I have a bag. It's not in this JI box, is it? Nope, not in there. TCC struggles to count to 7. I really do. Counting to 7 is just a bit too high. Oh, yeah, it is done. We're looking for a Jimmy Rivera, though, so let me put this away. For some reason, I thought we were up to 6. There's no reason. There's no way your bag's all the way back here. So where's your bag? Maybe up here. James. You know, I need to create a separate box for J.I., I think. Thing is, there's not a lot of guys with J.I. in the name. Are you on the table? Oh my God, you're on the table. My Lord, dude. There he is. Had a large bag. It was on the table. I didn't expect that. Should have checked there earlier. Check under JA. That's what I was doing. I was like, maybe he's in the JA boxes. All right. So no more orders, guys. No more orders. Let's get this. We're going to have a new break when the new nighttime stream starts. Let's see the outcome. Are you ready? Aw, man, I haven't seen my wife all day. She's going to be lonely. She's going to be like, Friday's over, dude. I think she's trying to decide whether to go out to St. Louis on her own. And if she does, she's going to be really lonely. Because she's not going to see me for a while. And she didn't get to see me on Friday. All right, give me a number. Someone pick a hood number. My wife. Yeah, I know. She's the only person I hang out, so you're going to hear me say my wife a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see what we got. Joshua. Calvin. Oh, Calvin on 2. Calvin Fellman. I feel like Calvin Fellman gets in a lot of these, and he actually wins a lot of these, too. Some guys get in these really consistently, like Jeremy as well. Okay, Calvin Fellman, congratulations on your cute slab. The Celebi Venusaur slab seems to fill up pretty quickly. It seems to be pretty popular. This is an alternative art Celebi Venusaur. In the Japanese set, this is actually really hard to pull. In the English set, they made it a promo. But it's a pretty old promo now from the team up. Oh, I just wrote Jim down. Oh my God, dude. Wasting these sleeves. Wasting them. They're not free. Calvin Fellman. Vacation for you and your girl. Orlando and Tampa. Yeah, we need a real vacation, not a stay-home vacation. Also, we need to make some local friends. We need someone to hang out with. Okay, there we go. Very good. What an unusually busy daytime stream. I had a lot of fun, everybody. Just refresh this real fast. I had a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys tonight. See you later. Yeah, I was crazy busy.